lovely peoples, it's Monday and I sat down to edit the vlog. I was like, God, I can't remember what footage I gathered this week or what I've been doing because I've just been so flat out with work, which I'm sure you've heard that tale before. So I uploaded the footage to Final Cut and stuff. I have practically next to nothing, and the stuff that I do have, there's no context. So I'm gonna give you a bit of a chat through, and yeah, we're just gonna get in. So started off the week, I went out and did stuff as you do, put the shoes on, got out the door, and then later that day came back home and Simon arrived home with loads of parcels from Very. So Simon has a Very account, like we very rarely use it. It's like he has no credit on it or anything like that, but we thought we would get some holiday bits that we didn't want to be spending a pile of money on, that we wanted to keep the money for when we're away. There's just a few things like sandals and stuff like that, so we've put it on Very, and I got some new sandals. I also got a long floaty dress, some linen trousers, another pair of sandals, and I think that was about it. Oh, bikini stuff. I hate going bikini shopping, so I just ordered that online. But you'll see all of that as and when throughout the vlogs and stuff, or I might do, would you be interested in doing like a holiday, what we're taking a holiday, or maybe I'll do what we're taking in our bag so you can have a quick overview of that, or at least for me, and see if we can get one for Simon. Because I also, last night I sat and had to order my backpack and power banks and all the kind of boring technology stuff that we need to bring. So yes, that was the start of the week. It was very nice to have packages randomly arrive in the post. That was winning. Then we move on to the next day and it was peddling rain. I have some footage for that as well. Tuesday, and it's tipping done. I have to go to meet a client. Thankfully it's raining, but it's not heavy rain. Well, it's heavy enough. Anyway, I have a client meeting this morning, and then I want to go and look at some backpacks before going away, because I don't have a backpack. Simon has one, I don't. So I need to get a backpack, and then or not get one, but definitely investigate one. Might get one, depending. Get that sorted, and then what? Oh yeah, later I have a cocktail evening, cocktail and cannabis, but I have a funny feeling it'll not be gluten free, and I'm trying to stop eating random stuff like that, so I'll probably just go for the cocktails. For now, I think I should probably put the camera away so you don't get completely rained on and I have to clean the lens and all that kind of jazz. Okay, excellent. So at this point I should have already gone to a cocktail evening down on the marina, which I was all set to go for, and then as my day progressed, the day I was supposed to be going to it, I was like, no, I really just do not have the time for this. Actually, I think I figured it out the night before, so I had to cancel because I had so much work on. I just had to cancel. So that was a wee bit annoying, because part of the reason of me doing this whole freelancing thing is that I have time for my blog, my YouTube and stuff, so I need to find that balance a bit better. So yes, I had a bit of a chat about that. Morning folks. It's the next day, whatever. And yesterday I was supposed to be going out for a cocktail to an event at a lovely place down on the marina. Yeah, that didn't happen. I ended up just doing a lot of work yesterday. I think that when I clocked out last night, I had done maybe about 12 hours, and that was work that had been on the clock. not to mention any of my own work, and I still didn't get my own stuff finished. So I have a blog post I have to finish up for later today. But yeah, it meant I had to cancel the event last night, and that was a bit annoying. The only highlight of yesterday was, not the only highlight, but one of the highlights of yesterday was we popped along to Mountain Warehouse, and I forgot to take my camera out, but went along to Mountain Warehouse, tried on some rucksacks. I've found, I think I'm gonna go with a 65 litre. I don't have to fill it up just because I have it, but it might be useful in case sort of thing. So I'm going with a 65 litre, and the one I did like was like 140 quid I think, which is a bit expensive. So I'm gonna have a look to see if I can find similar online. But they've all got adjustable straps and backs and all that kind of jazz now, so I'm not too panicked. But I do need to get ordering. We were supposed to sit last night and do our accommodation and our insurance and order me back a rucksack. No, I actually just sat working until about 9:30. I did stop for dinner. Aside from that, it was just all work. Yeah, I have a lot on at the minute. I'm trying to finish up one project so I can just wrap it up. And I just have to get my head down and do that. And I also had meetings and stuff. I had a really good meeting yesterday morning. You know, sometimes when you sit down with a client, maybe you don't, sometimes you'll sit down with a client and you'll be nervous about, you know, you can see the impact that you're having and everything, and it's really good, but then you're sometimes worried that the client may not be able to see it, because especially when you work on social media and you look at the charts and you can see the rise and then it dips a wee bit and then it rises again. You're always looking to have, so that wee dip, that the dip is higher than the previous, so you're always looking for the next level up. But some clients can be funny about the dips. But yeah, this one really good, and everybody's really enthusiastic, and like it's starting to have an impact, the work that I'm doing. So it was a really good meeting. I am delighted to say the sun is out today, which is rather wonderful. So the shades are on. I'm going to try and soak up some vitamin D. I have another meeting today at 11. Aside from that, I just need to sit with Ministry of Test people, and I need to pull out some information about email marketing, because I'm clearly not hitting it as well as I would like. Not clearly, it's not, there's no travesty, but I want to do it better. So more of that today. I'm going to run away on. I will catch up with you in a bit. Hello, the lovely peoples. I've just realised I look a sight. Anyway, I am here with Zoe. Hello. We are just in the Longhouse in Brighton. We're just having a rather tasty, I mean seriously, we decided to start eating it before I went, oh, I need to record this.
It doesn't look great, but it tastes great.
It's fantastic. It's a hot cross donut, is that right? Hot cross donut. So it's kind of got, it's got raisins and it's really crispy on the outside and doughy, and it's got sugar on the top. It is all of the good things. Very good. I started this morning's vlog without actually starting it. Yesterday I ended up sitting just doing a lot of work. I actually fell asleep on the sofa doing work. Thankfully when I woke up my laptop was still on my knee. It meant I slept in this morning. I was a bit late for meeting Zoe. But hooray for coffee. It is weird people in a van. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yes, so I met Zoe and we were talking all things social media, because she just wants to learn more about it and find out how I work basically. So yeah, because I've sort of accelerated this past few months. I went from starting to doing all of the things. So yeah, it was a nice productive morning, shared lots of information, lots of chats, lots of questions. I'm just on the way home. I'm wearing my new sandals. I'm very excited about my new sandals. It's the first time they have been outside and they're pretty comfy, although definitely some breaking in to be done. We'll get there. Have a good time before Bali. It's all good, people. And then we're on to the end of the week, which was yesterday. Towards the end of the week, I kind of overacted at the start of the week, worked myself flat out. and then towards the end of the week I started feeling a wee bit rubbish. I still managed to do some work on Thursday and Friday, but it was vastly reduced, and I was at home doing it in comfy clothes because I was bloated and feeling a bit crummy, to be honest. So yeah, that was my end of my week. On Saturday I did nothing apart from like housework. And then yesterday, for whatever reason, I felt all productive, so I sat down and did a big long list of things on my to-do list. My to-do list is definitely getting a lot shorter. I got almost all of the important things done except for one. I'm editing a video, an Irish dancing video for Eva, and I kind of had it done and I didn't like it, so I've ripped it apart and I'm starting again. So I'm focused. I have to get that done today. I want that done by the end of this week because it's driving me insane. I keep doing it and not liking it and redoing it and redoing it, so I need to sort that out. And also I just need to not have that hanging over my head. So yes, it's been a short vlog this week. Apologies. I don't know if it's apologies, but this is just what happens. We have weeks where I'm flat out and weeks where I'm busy. This week is gonna be more fun. I'm back in control of everything and I'm feeling well again, touch wood. I have Smashbox event later this week. I'm definitely going to that. Smashbox event at the end of this week. And then that's at the end of this week. There's something else on this week as well. I can't remember. But my backpack and everything should arrive, so that's really exciting. I'll show you all of that. Did I tell you as well? Oh, we finally booked our Airbnb. So we booked our first Airbnb and the guy just didn't respond at all, which is a bit annoying. But then we went on again immediately then the next day whenever we got that bounce, and we're like, oh fuck, excuse my French, we have to find somewhere to go, we have to go get something sorted. And yeah, so that was a bit nerve-wracking because we had to go searching again, and it turned out this place had just come back on, which was immense. So let me just bring up this place. It's fabulous, like it's really good. So the key things for us when we're going to Bali are air conditioning, pool, decent Wi-Fi, somewhere I can work, and a kitchen area of some sort. And we kind of wanted to be near Ubud because we were going to go along the coast and be on the beach all the time, but then we thought, well, there's more going on in the middle, so we're going to stay in Ubud, and then we might just take a day or so out along the coast and we'll just go out on a moped for the day. So this is where we're staying. I'll show you that. That's exciting. Look. So can you see that infinity pool? So there's a really nice like infinity pool. It's not massive, but it's beautiful, and it's out over the jungle. People in the pool. And this is it. So there's like 8 different apartments, so it's enough that we're all separated off. Nice comfy bed and stuff. Somebody having a pee in the pool. How rude. More pool views. So these are the apartment style things. You can have a look if I'm not shaking too much. So there's that. More bed. Like there's the kitchen-y bit, so it looks really nice and spacious. Hello bath. Woohoo! More pool goodness. Outdoory bit, so we can sit outside and enjoy a nice drink of an evening and duck in the pool and whatever have you. Nice flowers, more kitchen. This is the check-in area, and that's a nice view out over the jungle. I hope we get an apartment up high. That would be cool. And more pool and stuff. And that's the wee alleyways down near it. So we managed to get that. Oh, we managed to get that, and it was actually less than what we were paying for the other place, which is just immense. But by the time you pay the tax and everything else, it comes to about 900 and something. So dear enough, fabulous enough, but still fabulous. I'm very excited, and it's all booked and paid for, except for like the last 100 and something installment. So yes, it's all good. But that's the whole crack. I'm gonna shoot away on, and hopefully this vlog isn't too boring. Apologies, it's a quiet one. Just work. You can understand in the run up to Bali, I'm just going to be full tilt, trying to get as much done as possible, and that's what I'm doing. So lots of work means I can enjoy more time in Bali, and you get to see more of Bali with me. That's much more exciting, right? Yes, okay, good. Right, I will talk to you very soon, guys. Let me know if you have any questions about our travels and where we found stuff. We found our accommodation at Airbnb. That's the only place we looked because stuff. Anyway, talk to you soon.